Uh,
I'm doing all right. I'm pretty stoked about this.
what's oh, that's pretty good, man. All right, yeah,
Yeah.
it's oh my goodness. What did you think about the direct that just happened?
It was probably one of the best directs I've ever watched.
Oh yeah,
Honestly, it's so good. There were points where I was cheering,
yeah.
and I just want to say I called it what the C button was.
It's a community tab, kind of like
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think I said in like the first podcast episode, I said, "What if the C is like stands for chat?" So,
yeah. It's some
so
kind of
basically, I
community
was on
thing.
it. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Uh, Camera might think about getting that potentially. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I'm.
It's sold separately, and I'm sure it'll probably cost like $100.
I don't. I'm not a big like video person, as you can tell, but
Yeah.
it's great for seeing others people's reaction. I see that where they're going with that, but
Hmm.
they're plugging it in on the top all the time that I'm seeing. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Can it plug into? It looks like there's ports on the side, like they're the traditional Switch. So I'm not
Hmm.
sure.
Well, there's the port on the bottom.
Yeah.
That one's with a dock. So like if it's docked, it's gonna have to be plugged in on top.
Right. 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 Right.
So that's why there's two plugs on top now. So it can charge also
Right.
when it's sitting up on tabletop mode. So that's pretty cool.
Hmm. But can this plug into the side? Like, what kind of is it? Just USB A on the side, or is it USB C also? Like, I couldn't.
I
It's a
think
brief thing that they showed.
I think it's USB C.
USB on the side, like on the dock itself.
Oh, oh, like
Yeah,
inside, like in the like the original Switch.
correct. I just
I don't
need
know.
to.
I didn't get a good look.
Let me see if I can
I would
try to
assume
find
there'd
it.
probably be some. I would assume there'd probably be some regular USB ports
A's.
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because like think about those wired controllers.
Right,
They
right, right.
probably use that. So
Let me see if I can try to find the dock.
I was wondering if there was going to be a new Pro controller.
I think it
Gonna
looks
pick
really
that.
nice, man.
Oh, I like it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was kind of hoping that maybe the old ones would be compatible with the new one, but
Right,
they didn't
right.
say anything about it. But I'm like, whatever. The new controller looks nice. I'll go ahead and pick that up.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. The real fun part is like figuring out which games I'm gonna get because I'm probably gonna hold off on the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom uh
Mhm.
remasters for the time being.
I thought it was weird that the welcome tour they're charging for that. I would think that would have been a bundled software to kind of showcase what the system can
They're
do.
charging it.
Yeah,
They're
it's
charging.
available same day Nintendo Switch 2 as paid digital only game. So I
Okay,
guess there's
well,
more to it than just that.
all right. Well, good luck trying to sell that because that
Yeah.
doesn't seem like the kind of game that people are gonna want to be interested in buying.
I mean, they got to show more than just tech demos, like obviously. But
Yeah. Mhm.
let me
It
see.
it seems like it's a get to know your Switch game. It's like that
Yeah,
should come with the Switch. I feel like.
right, right, right.
Yeah, there was so much getting thrown at. I'm sure I probably missed some things.
Yeah, there's a
Definitely missed
lot.
Final Fantasy VII remake and Cyberpunk.
Yeah, let me see if I can try to find that real quick.
Yeah,
So,
there's a video posted now,
so what do you think about
separately.
Hyrule Warriors?
Oh boy, I like as soon as I saw like the
Yeah,
mural of Raru, like I knew right then and there. It's like it's
what it
another Hyrule
was. Yeah,
Warriors game. I knew.
yeah,
I'm very excited for that game. Like that will be like that's not coming out till this winter though, so at least I get some get some time to save up for that, and I can get some other games.
yeah, for sure.
I know Melody was super excited about the GameCube Pokemon games that are coming out on Nintendo Switch Online.
Right, right, right.
I forget the names. I'm so bad with names.
There's Pokemon Stadium, I think, is one of them. One of the
Yeah, that was
XDs or
one of
something.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Pokemon Stadium XD. That was one of them, and then there was another one.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can try.
Uh, Disappointed though that Twilight Princess wasn't on there, but I feel like
Uh,
they're working their way towards it.
yeah, it's disappointing that they didn't re-release it, but hey, it is what it is.
Well, they did say there are more games to be announced in the coming months.
Uh-huh.
So maybe they were just maybe they got to save some games to draw people in for more direct. So maybe it will come out on the
Yeah.
Switch too. I feel like they were really like people have been really wanting Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Uh-huh.
We got one of them now, so maybe they're saving Twilight Princess for the next direct.
Maybe, maybe.
Because there's usually a direct in June, isn't there?
Usually. There's
Yeah.
going to be something there's a one for Mario Kart coming up soon.
Yeah, but
I
I feel
just
like
don't
that
remember
might.
what. Yeah.
I think it was May 17th.
Right. So
No,
that's
April
coming.
7th. It was April 17th. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it would have to be earlier because I mean you have a June 5th launch. So yeah, I think that's going to be.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll show some other. Boy, what'd you think of that Mario Kart game though?
I've never seen one that expansive like that before. It's
Oh
a
man,
lot packed in there, man. I have to really like sit through and kind of look through these things.
oh boy, I'm excited for that one. I was
Yeah, for
telling
sure.
Melody while we were watching, like, how do they get so creative with stuff like this?
Right.
Like, because I was trying to brainstorm some ideas for Mario Kart, like a couple days ago in
Uh-huh.
anticipation for them showing more of this game.
Uh-huh.
Because I think you asked me like, what would I add to the game? Like, I have no idea, man.
They got grinding in there now. You can grind like a
Yeah.
skateboard.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh boy. Yeah, I think it's cool that you have to drive to the next course.
yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Well, I call that. I said like it looks like open world, like it's gonna be like Forza Horizon, where you like
Yeah.
dropped into the world. It's no different. It's like that's the only way I
I
see they can innovate. So
I was like, how do you? I couldn't even comprehend it. Like, how in the world do you implement open world in a Mario Kart game?
just like how they did Forza, you just drive around until like you find matches going on and just like get into it. It's
Yeah.
just. But the thing is, like, they gotta explain more, like, what can you do in the open world when it's not going on.
Hmm.
So
Oh well, it's looking like I may cave in, have to get Final Fantasy VII remake.
well, now you have it on this console.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like there's barely any games that I'm interested in on
Yeah.
the Xbox and the PlayStation that would make me want to buy an
Mhm.
Xbox or PlayStation. So like most of the games I play are on the Switch or PC.
Right.
So
I thought it was interesting they showed Silk Song, which is a game everyone's like waiting for. They every chat you go into, they always wonder like is Silk Song going to be there, and they finally showed like gameplay in a
which
sizzle
one was that?
reel. It's a sizzle reel. It's the one with the little like hand drawn figure that's like going like almost like a Metroid game. Let me see if I can try to
Oh,
pull it
okay.
up.
Okay.
Let's see. It's after this.
Melody, where are you?
You feeling all right?
I don't know where she went. No, she's doing all right.
All
Just
right,
wondering
cool.
where she went.
So let's see.
Maybe she's just listening in.
So that's Silk Song right there, if you can see on the stream.
Oh, you have it pulled up on stream. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I recognize that.
Right,
Hollow
right, right.
Knight. Yeah.
Correct.
120 FPS too.
Yeah, those are right, man. 120 hertz screen, HDR, 1080p screen, crazy.
Elden Ring. That game was rumored.
Yep.
So there's still some hope for
Uh-huh.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, easily, easily. If they have that
But
there, then yeah, you're gonna probably see Red Dead
if
for
they
sure.
can run, if Elden Ring can run on this console, there
Yeah,
is it, then Red Dead Redemption 2 will absolutely run on this console.
yeah, 100%.
And I will be all over that game if they release it.
Damn, Zelda looks really good in 60 frames per second. Man,
Oh, I
what do you
can't
think?
imagine how.
What'd
Sorry,
you
good.
what'd you think about the app that they have for Zelda, like the map? I'm like when that was showing, like I was like, damn, where was that when I was doing my 100% like of the Korok seeds?
The only thing
Yeah.
I could think of, and it was really funny. Have you seen like those really funny like humanoid things people build in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes.
Sometimes a little bit inappropriate.
Yeah. I know which one exactly you're talking
All
about.
all I could just imagine is just people sending things like that.
Uh huh.
Instead of useful creations, they just send people designs like that.
For sure. Yep.
But no, I think it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, easily.
Then if one of us gets a really good like hover bike that doesn't drift or anything, then we can just send each other the plans, so that way we don't have to keep trying to build it on our own.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, once you have it like perfectly centered, then just like share that. So
Exactly. Yes, I
yeah.
thought that's really helpful.
Damn, I kind of wish they had that day one with the game though. Oh man.
Yeah, because I remember watching you struggle to get it perfectly centered.
It's not as easy as some people think. Like you have to be
I
like
know. Yeah.
dead on with it.
I'm dead on, but it drifts slightly to the left for me. But I've just learned to live with it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's a way to do it where it's perfect. I did it one time, but I never saved it, and I had to like
Mm.
redo my game for some reason, and I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a special way. It's you got to be like dead on with it. There's a certain way to kind of line it up, but it's not as intuitive. There's an extra mechanic to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Well, that'll be interesting. And I definitely can't wait to play that new Hyrule Warriors game too.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
if it's 450 for the base thing, and then it's like 500 for the with Mario World, I'd say that's not a bad deal because you're getting the game for $50
Yeah,
essentially.
not at all.
So I mean, it's a game probably everyone's gonna get anyways. So might as
Oh, I
well. Yeah.
no doubt Mario Kart World will be the highest selling Switch game of all time. Switch 2 game of all
Yeah.
time.
Especially that they have a
Yeah,
bundle for it now, right off the
yeah,
bat.
everybody gets Mario Kart for the Switch.
Yeah, easily.
Like when I have not heard of anyone who bought the Switch they didn't get Mario Kart with it either sooner
Mm-hmm.
or later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Melody, she's just making tea.
TT. Nice, nice.
Hang on, I gotta ask, what kind? But yeah, excuse me. Oh boy, I was just so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot. I have to watch this multiple times. Not really. I'm looking at this trailer again, and I'm not really the biggest fan of this like C button thing because at the bottom, like if you see like
Mhm.
it's kind of choppy to see like your other
Yeah,
players.
yeah,
I did not like
yes.
that. Stood out so bad. You know, like
Melody and I were talking about that. We're like, why is the frame rate so low for the chat?
yeah,
I really, really hope that it's still just a work in progress.
yeah, yeah.
But they should have clarified if that was the case. But like, if
Mm-hmm.
that is how it's going to be, that's not good.
No, not at all.
Like,
Not at all.
I have a lot of I have a lot of praise for this console so far.
Yeah.
Um, like there's definitely a lot. They've definitely expanded on the original console.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very excited to get this console. However, that was like why? Like you
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
figure out
silly.
what?
Yeah, it's very silly.
Like you figured out so many things on this console that would not have been possible when the original console came out. But you can't
Cause
make
money.
like good stream latency
Well,
for
that's a critique on the whole infrastructure, especially our
yeah,
infrastructure for America. Like it's pretty bad. I mean, you see all the hoops I have to jump through just to get the
yeah.
stream, you know. So
Well, maybe if they were more open about it instead of so restrictive, maybe people could come up with ways to make it work better.
I mean, the problem is that I've talked about it before. They give too much power to the ISPs. You know, they don't. The
Mhm.
ISPs set basically the rates and where they're gonna like do development, and if it's not an area
Right.
where they're gonna make a lot of money, they're not gonna put the infrastructure in. It doesn't make
Yeah,
financial sense for them. But that's where
true.
the government needs to come in and to subsidize areas that don't have access to proper internet,
Mm.
you know. But I don't know what they're
Well,
doing.
yeah.
So
Yeah, they really didn't do that
no,
over the past few years. That
no,
was like, how much money did they spend on that too?
I don't
Like,
know.
I put a ton of money into that, and they didn't do anything.
No, not at all.
But yeah,
Infrastructure bill, I don't know. I would assume that's what it was for, like, but it could have been for other things. So what do I know?
yeah.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I'm gonna see how much GameStop is see how much they like if it's about the same price for them as if I were to pre-order it from their website. I would like to pre-order it and have it shipped to my parents' house if I can.
Yeah,
Because then I don't have to go. Then I don't have to
front
go
office
anywhere.
or anything. Yeah,
Yeah,
especially apartment. They've always there could be issues with the
yeah.
apartment.
It's releasing a lot sooner than I thought it was too. Like June 5th.
June 5th. Yeah,
Yeah, can't wait.
I'm just glad it's not like a Christmas one.
Yeah, and then we'd have to wait a lot longer. However, it
Yeah,
would give me more time to save up a bit more money for some games because
yeah, yeah.
right now I have the money. I can get the console,
Mm-hmm.
and I can basically get a game.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
much I've got. So, and I want to be able to get the console, the Pro controller,
Uh-huh.
and a few games.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Pro
And
control looks really legit. Yeah.
I'll have to look into getting the online expansion at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Storm, why are you freaking out? Sorry, so she just there's a lot of bad weather rolling in today.
Yeah,
So,
dogs do that.
well, your name is Storm. Well, you are the storm. Why are you afraid of the storms?
So, Melody, what'd you think of the Mario Kart World Tour? Yeah,
Like
that's what
she's
I thought. She's in the chat.
okay. What in the world? It's okay, Storm. Close that window.
Like you can play as a cow and a penguin.
Oh yeah, the cow. Yeah, the cow was definitely a big thing. The Moo Moo Meadows map better be back too.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it will be. I saw
Well,
something on
that means
Meadows a
if
while ago. What was that a while ago?
Link isn't gonna be in the game, I will definitely be the cow every time.
Okay, let's see. Knockout Tour. Knockout Tour sounds pretty cool. Meadows. There it is, right there. Moo Meadows.
Oh, it's in there.
That's
Oh,
there.
good.
It's kind of redesigned.
Ooh,
Yeah, I saw it like for a brief and I was like, there it is.
I missed
It's
it. Like I
yeah.
said, I was getting thrown so much stuff at once. I have a hard time processing it
It's a
sometimes.
lot. Yeah, you have this is the kind of trailer you have to
Yeah.
like go back and watch multiple times for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm seeing what Melody's saying about Pal World. Yeah, that would be really nice.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Nintendo, like if you're wanting to get at least a cut of profit like from Pal World, make a deal with them and release it on the Switch.
I love this knockout tour kind of like game mode. Like you have to reach a certain
Yeah.
checkpoint. If you're not above the threshold, you get eliminated. It's like
Yeah.
it's almost like a battle royale, but like in terms of like
Yeah.
kart racing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is cool. I know this is such a small thing that not too many people will care about, but I don't know why. I just like suspension on vehicles,
Uh-huh.
like when it's nice and bouncy.
Yeah.
Like I like good smooth suspension. So just watching the wheels kind of hop around a little bit, like just makes me happy to see.
So my brother, who
But
is also like doing research right now, says Mario Kart World is an $80 game.
oh, you're kidding.
So you're better
You're
off getting
kidding.
the bundle and get it for $50. They're kind of
Yeah, I'm
forcing your
probably gonna
hand.
have. Good
Yeah.
grief, Nintendo.
Yeah, they're forcing you to buy the bundle.
I'm probably. I don't like getting digital games though.
Yeah, and it's gonna be digital only.
Oh, digital only, really?
Yeah, because that's what the bundle is. The bundle is a digital. They said it's a
Ah,
digital only game.
oh, oh man,
Yeah.
fine, I guess.
So if you're gonna get physical, yeah, be prepared to get that thirty
Well,
percent extra. They really want to phase out. That's what that's telling me. They really want to phase out physical because you're gonna pay
uh,
$30 more just for physical game.
don't
Oh
like that because then
yeah.
because PlayStation got into there was a lot of like the reason PlayStation is having a lot of issues right now with people buying stuff is because they're moving to all digital and people are losing access to their games.
Yeah.
It's like they've flat out just removed games from the PlayStation Store, and in turn,
Mm-hmm.
it removes it from PlayStation Library.
Yep. So all the
So like
money you got. Yeah.
that's what I hate so much. I hate the digital game aspect. I would like to have. Sorry, I'm going on a bit of a rant
At
here,
the
but
end of the day, price is gonna win out. We seen it on Steam. People tend to buy
Mhm.
digital on Steam when there's sales, and the data shows it. They
Yeah.
don't care.
Mhm.
The
The
wallet
problem is
dictates it all the time.
yeah. And
So
what's stupid is like they don't even charge less for digital. Like they
yeah,
charge the same. Like it would if they charge less for digital, that'd be better. But
yeah. Mm-hmm.
because I would think charging more for physical would make sense because you have to make a copy of it and then you have to ship it out and everything. But
It's kind of what they're doing
like
for Mario Kart World. I mean, physical is more expensive, so
Nintendo, don't go down this route.
they're gonna go down. Any company that says they're gonna make more money by doing this, they're gonna go
Oh,
down this route.
what's
They're
up, Melody? What
eventually
you
gonna
tagging
do
me
it.
for? Jesus.
Use a stronger one, Arbor. I hate strong
Hate is a
words.
strong word. Yeah, I
Uh,
know. I rarely use it. I hate that everything is going digital now.
hey man, that's probably what it's gonna be.
A stronger word is what you're saying. Abhor. Yes, I see. Yes.
Warrant.
Yes, I abhor digital games. Well, I don't mind
CJ,
some.
how you gonna read that as Arbor?
Arbor? I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, it's abhor. How the heck did Arbor get in there?
I saw Arbor.
Uh, for me, the
Welcome.
live was decent. I
Uh-huh.
liked that there was the Pokemon in the Wind Waker, but I wish it was like
Yeah.
a full-on remake instead of just them bringing it to the system instead. But it is what
I
it is.
Yeah.
if they're gonna completely remake a Zelda game, it probably needs to be Ocarina of Time.
Well, I mean, like they remade Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and that's like what 20 like 2007,
Oh, did
2010,
they?
one of those. Yeah, They remade
Like Blue?
Pokemon Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team. It's called Pokemon DX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Okay then.
Yeah.
I may not have to buy it on the DS then. I might still buy it on the
Well,
DS.
the Switch is $450. I don't know if you guys
Mm-hmm.
talked about that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Well, with
Not
the
so.
bundle for Mario Kart, which
500.
you may like, if you're gonna get Mario Kart, Melody, you may have to consider, which I'm probably doing. This Mario Kart is digital only, I think, isn't it? It's like you have to buy the bundle to get it for 50.
Pro controllers $80. Joy Cons are $90.
Ah, jeez.
Ay
Okay, well
ay.
the Pro controller price is about the same as what it is right now for the regular
Correct. Yeah.
Switch. So that's about what I was expecting.
But the
So.
Joy Cons at 90.
Nintendo, why?
Don't want to
Why
lose those or damage them because that is an expensive replacement.
Yeah.
You know, I will save to get this last Switch. I don't think I'll be buying any more Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, it's getting out of
They're
control.
going very overboard with like the prices.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I thought PS5 was tough. This is getting there. It's already there actually. Yeah.
PS5 wasn't PS5 like what, $700?
I thought it was like 1,000 or something.
500 when it first came out. It's like $699 for the Pro if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Why is gaming getting so expensive? My wallet cries.
I cry in brokenness, okay?
All
I
good.
don't make much money to begin with to be spending this kind of money on this.
That's why we save. We save periodically.
I know.
The thing is, like, $450, and then what am I really buying here? Like, it's Mario Kart World. Am I gonna buy this to replay Tears and Breath of the Wild at 1080, for 60 frames per second eventually? But I that's not the main thing.
Eventually.
But I'm not gonna, like, it's like, oh, I have to have this, or I've already beaten those games. I've already 100% Tears.
I'm the same way. Like, I love those games. Those are in my top 3 games of all time. But
right,
I will probably, like, because everything is so freaking expensive. Like, I will buy those games later.
Yeah, exactly.
Focus on, yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Big sad cry.
And yeah, there's some great third-party Elden Ring and stuff, but I'd rather play those on PC anyways because it's probably gonna go on sale a lot quicker on Steam and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I have a pretty decent computer to play it, so.
Like okay, so you and MC, I'm pretty sure you guys are more like PC players.
Yeah.
I am like very handheld. Okay, I barely get on to like play PC games. I mostly just play like Lethal or Repo. Okay. Now, when I'm actually playing games, it's on my Switch. Like I literally just go to my handheld, and it's a struggle because they're making handhelds so expensive.
Actually, Melody, I'm the exact same way. I tend to prefer the Switch over the PC, but I'm totally okay with PC as well.
No, I'm a PC bro. I'm gonna pick PC over anything. I only stop for Zelda. Like, I will like stop everything for Zelda, but that's about it. But Melody, what do you think of like? What do you think about like the Switch screen being like 120 hertz HDR? Like, as a handheld player, does that excite you?
It does, because it means like my game will not lag in specific parts.
Right.
And it makes me feel like, okay, maybe it won't like hurt my eyes when it lags a little bit or glitches here and there. So like that would automatically like help me be able to focus and not feel like even slightly nauseous.
And yes, sorry, go ahead.
I'm a big fan.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No. Go ahead.
I am a big fan of like the 256 gigabyte that they just gave the stupid game, and I was like, they could have done that in the first place. But it really sucks that the micro SD card for Nintendo does not like work with the Switch 2, so you have to get like the
The new
Samsung
one.
one or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that sucks a little bit though, because like your dad is on there and you want to transfer it, or like you want to take it out and use that, but not like the other Switch. So it's kind of like you have to juggle it on which one you want to do.
Right.
I'm gonna go
But
ahead and
like, hey
try.
man, you're getting a 256 gigabyte free with like another 256 gigabyte, or like a 526 gigabyte, I think,
Yep.
depending on what you get. But that's a lot of like space,
It is a
unless you get
lot.
the
Yeah.
terabyte, then that's
Well,
crazy.
I don't even have an SD card in my regular Switch that's made specifically for the Switch. I have a regular 256 gigabyte SD card, like from SanDisk, on my Switch right
Oh,
Same.
okay.
and it works. So I'm gonna give it a try and see if this SD card will work on my new one, just in case. See what happens.
Probably.
But I hope it works. That'd be nice. Then I don't have to go out and spend $70 on a new SD
So
card.
I'm assuming MC is gonna get the Switch first and then use CJ.
I'm torn. It depends on like if I have to like jump through hoops to grab this thing, like if it's gonna be a madhouse to get it, I'm probably gonna hold off until stock comes back. I'm not gonna like kill myself like I did with PlayStation 5 and the Switch to try and get it.
Yeah.
It's I have a massive backlog of games. You guys see my Steam account, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
have games to play. Like I just played Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and I'm like I held off like 9 years to play that game, and I'm like one of the best freaking games I've ever played. So there's a lot of stuff I need to play, you know. So
I mean, like for
yeah,
me, it took me 2 years to even get a Switch because I like
yeah,
postponed it because I didn't think the Switch was gonna be like all that great.
mm-hmm.
Boy, was I half wrong.
Yeah,
But it's like you get it so you aren't behind, basically, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I get it because like it's Pokemon Legends ZA is very tempting. Don't get me
it
wrong.
looks
It's
better
tempting
here.
because it's
Yeah,
part of, yeah. It's tempting because it's part of my childhood.
yeah,
However, it's not tempting because like there's really nothing new that draws you into it. Yeah, it's upgraded
mm-hmm.
graphics, upgraded
Mm-hmm.
this and that, but like what's really gonna draw me in it, like if I know they brought back Mega because it's X, I mean it is from X and Y, but
Mm-hmm.
like that's all it has for it, just the megas and the development plan and whatever. And like I think it's funny but also unique that you can actually get a trainer's Pokemon by surprise attack. But even though that's illegal, it's funny. But other
No,
than that, it's like I don't know. I wish they would, show like in Diamond and Pearl where there's beauty contests. If it
Mm-hmm.
has that, I would have like gushed about it because I love the contests. It's
Yeah, yeah.
it's very involving with Pokemon more so than like maybe battling.
Mm-hmm.
Um because you just get to do like more stuff with your Pokemon when you're doing contests. And then there's like the picnics. I really want like Pokemon Ami back. I want to be able to make, or not make, do like mini games
Mm-hmm.
on the Pokemon Ami.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really want them to bring back Pokeathlon, like the Pokemon Sports Olympic stuff. Like that's really fun in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Mm-hmm.
And like I miss a lot of old mechanics like that. So I hope they have that and they're just waiting to show it in like a new trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's just kind of like been like mid down here, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Um the Switch 2, I'm not a big fan of the money. It's like I
Yeah.
think it's I think the Switch 2 is as expensive as Animal Crossing New Horizons edition Switch, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, about the same, like for 30, for 20, one of those.
Well, that's a discontinued Switch now, I think. So prices going up.
Really?
It's the Animal Crossing
Stop
edition
manufacturing it. Yeah.
that came out a few years ago. So that's a Those are limited edition Switches. So
It's gonna be worth
of
something.
course it's like 450 now because if it's sealed, it's people are buying it for collector's value now.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So,
Well,
like for example, the Tears of the Kingdom Switch, it had like the price hasn't been increased too much yet, but like I'm starting to see now that sealed consoles for that are starting to kind of go up now, considering that console came out almost a year and a little over a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. So.
Correct. May would be 2, right?
I mean, like you can save up and get yourself the Switch 2 right now, and then you can save up and get yourself like a special edition Switch 2, whatever. Like store it away, let it be in cobwebs, bring it out when you want to sell it. You know, people will go crazy.
That is exactly
1,000 and
what people
more.
do. Yes, people do that.
Yeah. Thing is, like,
I feel like I should have done that.
I'm not gonna like buy this for like a third-party game like Elden Ring because I just rather play it on PC. Like I can get discounts on PC and I don't have to pay for online on a on like Steam. But it's really like the first-party games, and the only thing that catches my eye is Mario Kart World and then maybe the Donkey Kong. I'm very disappointed they didn't show a 3D Mario like everyone was thinking. I mean, where's Mario? Mario's has been like here since like 2017. That's ridiculous.
Well, they did say towards the end. They said we have more games that we will be showcasing in the coming months.
Oh
so.
man, but he's the mascot.
I cannot wait for Monster Hunter Stories 3. Okay, like
that's
Capcom,
true.
you gotta come in freaking clutch. You brought back Monster Hunter 1, and you made Monster Hunter Story. I mean, my bad, Monster Hunter Stories 1, and you made Monster Hunter Stories 2. So I am hoping for Monster Hunter Stories 3 because Monster Hunter Stories 2 died down as fast as it like was hyped up. Okay, and so I was very disappointed. But it is a good game regardless. I recommend it.
Yeah, I've heard
I really do. It's like Pokemon.
I do need to get it.
Yeah. I think it's on sale right now, virtually, not like physically, sadly.
I need my physicals. I'm sorry.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is $69.99, which is expected, I guess. So.
You make Donkey Kong look super ugly though.
I don't like it. I don't like it either.
He looks very feral. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, what?
I know they're going for the old arcade cabinet, but man, I grew up with the rear like design, like from that generation, like Donkey Kong Country. So
I get that they have to every so often update designs to keep up with like interest and everything, but that they could have reworked that design a little bit more.
Yeah, I know. It's
well,
it is what it is. Now we have
a little bit like the movie.
Yeah, go ahead. What'd you say? Looks like the movie. Yeah,
I was just saying.
Yeah,
it basically looks a little bit like the movie design.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going for. They're trying to like go back to their roots with that design. So.
And they are making a sequel to that movie too, so they're trying to kind of keep up with the movie a little bit.
Yeah. HDR can render more vibrant colors for.
Oh boy! I'm gonna go through this list of games again. I'm gonna write down all the games that I want to play, like and get eventually, and then just kind of narrow down which ones I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're gonna get Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker.
Well, that will definitely be a game I get later.
True.
Because I gotta.
I hate that it's behind a paywall for like a stupid monthly thing, or
because I got the money for the Switch already, and basically like with like I'm gonna get Mario Kart with it for sure. So like I'm gonna try to save money by getting gonna bite the bullet and get the digital, I guess.
Oh, you're gonna go digital, okay?
Well, because like it's $30, man. Extra $30.
That's for $80 for a game. What the?
Oh my gosh! This trend has to stop.
Yeah.
It's like eventually it's going to get to be too much, and indie developers are going to take over the gaming industry.
Okay.
Because like the repo was $10, and I'm getting so much enjoyment out of it for just $10.
So they're renaming the Nintendo Switch Online app to Nintendo Switch app. So they're just taking out.
Oh no, that's for the phone. No,
yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Okay, yeah, I see.
So they're just taking out online. I wonder why.
Oh, I have you two as best friends in my app, by the way. I'll have you both know.
Oh, thank you. Damn, I wanted auto share build like sharing from day one on those games, man. Why were we getting this like 2 years later? God damn it.
SMH.
Hey, I do like the chat functions on this game. It's definitely they've reworked it a little bit from what it was originally.
You're talking about like voice chat?
I hope. Yeah, I hope the voice chat is better than what the video chat looks like. It's showing people's games because that was just terrible. I think. Oh, I'm also just looking at this thing where it leads you to Koroks and stuff. It's like, yes, finally something to help us find these stupid fricks.
That was infinitely better than what I was using.
CJ, but when I was streaming Tears of the Kingdom last week, I think it was, like, I was heading towards one of the towers, and I saw the Korok that you were struggling to find, the one that needed to be reunited. And I said to Melody, like I said, that Korok right there is the one that CJ was struggling to find. It's the one kind of on the, like, at the border of the desert and the big mountain.
Yeah. Some of them tucked away really well, man.
Yeah, well, that one was like in plain sight, but we just couldn't find it for some reason.
Yeah, I just don't know. It's the one you have to help him get to destination, right? Those ones are pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, they're not too difficult to do. It's the issue of finding them.
Correct. And a lot of the maps that's online don't tell you where they start. They tell you where it ends, and that's the problem.
Which is so dumb. Yeah. Why don't they show where the starting point is?
Nintendo, I think it was Nintendo Life that had their website. They are the ones that had the trajectory from start to finish, which really helped.
And then the other websites just followed suit by copying and pasting.
Yeah.
I feel like Kirby is so boring now. It's whatever.
No. This game, I've played it. We rented it from GameFly, and it's great with co-op. Is the best Kirby game I've ever played. I highly
recommend. The racing one?
No, Kirby's Forgotten Land.
Forgotten Land.
Yeah, I've heard Forgotten Land was like one of the higher rated.
It's
games.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And then are we getting?
Doesn't sound.
No, trust DLC like all these years later. That's crazy. What?
What was that last game? What's it called? Something Bloods. Dusk Bloods.
Dusk Bloods.
I kept telling MC, I was like, Bloodborne?
That's what I thought. I thought the same thing.
I was like, Bloodborne? And then it kind of confirmed my suspicion because they had the fedora hat or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And I was like, so it's Bloodborne. And then it was like Dusk Bloods. And I was like, so Bloodborne. Okay, whatever.
It's probably the same kind of like world as Bloodborne. So it's technically, I guess this is the sequel to that game. So.
Are you planning to get that Hyrule Warriors one too? Like I'm saying.
I don't know.
I'm getting it.
I don't know about that.
I will stream that game.
I mean, it's good that you get to be in the battle of history.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there was a major plot hole in that whole series. Like, so Rauru, and spoilers for anyone, but the game is almost 2 years old. So,
Rauru in a wheelchair.
And Sonia died with no apparent heir. But like Rauru and Sonia died with no apparent heir to the throne.
Yeah.
So like, how was Zelda born eventually?
I mean, there was like a theory that like they did have kids, but they tucked them away to safe places.
That could have been it. Yeah, easily. Yeah.
True, but hopefully they'll kind of touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe with this game, maybe they'll fill in some of those plot holes because I feel like that's a pretty big plot hole. But it would make sense because like Rauru was aware of how evil Ganondorf was, and like he underestimated him, but still he was aware of his evil nature. So it would make sense. Maybe like, all right, let's hide our child away. So if something happens, then they don't know. But yeah, there it is.
Yeah. I know people are going crazy over Silksong, and I know they're going crazy over that Souls game. And it's exclusive for the Nintendo. That means no going anywhere else. That's crazy. Yeah.
New Zelda game.
Hey, we got two Zelda games.
Huh? I'm glad Wind Waker's there. But...
Yeah, easily.
It is what it is.
No Metro Prime 2 or 3 either.
Like brand new Zelda game is what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Now, when they brought the GameCube icon, I was like, "Oh my god,
We were like going
it's
Zelda,
happening, it's
Wind Waker,
happening," and then
Wind
you see
Waker,
Wind
Yeah.
Waker,
Twilight
but
Princess.
no Twilight, sadly.
The-
But there is Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Gale of Darkness. I
Twilight.
think like Wind Waker is the most brutal Ganon death that you will see because it literally just stabs him.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
It's
Spoiler.
I know
yeah.
I know my brother. My brother has a GameCube, and I got him Wind Waker for Christmas one year. I think it was a couple of years ago.
Should play it then.
He says like that final Ganon fight is brutal. Like
It
he has
really
not
is.
been able to beat it. It's been so difficult.
Oh right, I'm very glad they brought Soul Calibur back.
I love that it's 2 because you have Link in there. I remember they made a big deal out of that.
It's an old game.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I feel freaking like ancient seeing all this stuff now.
I really do too.
Oh my god.
I feel it too because I remember when these games were coming out. I just didn't
Yeah.
play them was the thing.
I didn't play this. I was boycotting this game because they lied to us. I'm still kind of boycotting Wind Waker. I'm the only guy like holding out right now.
One of the last remaining boycotters.
It's good though. My brother played. He said it's fantastic. You should play it.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker is really good. Yeah.
Okay, so neither of you have the family plan, right?
No, I did at one point, but I don't have it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. We can
split it.
We can share games now. That's crazy. You can
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like maybe we could split like the family plan.
Maybe.
Yeah, we could probably. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just seeing he get his ass beat. It's crazy.
Freaking Dorito girl.
God, just watching so.
Yeah,
1, 2, and 3.
maybe they'll change it. Maybe they'll change.
Yeah,
maybe
because they will withdraw from cloud version.
Yeah, maybe they made it cloud version because when they remastered, I think they remastered it a little bit, right?
Mhm.
So I'm assuming maybe it just couldn't run very well on the Switch, so they had no choice but to do the cloud version.
Right.
I mean, if your internet's really bad, it's the same as just your Switch being ass.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh, okay. I didn't see the Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
Yep.
My boy.
So I'm still holding out for one rumored game. That would be Red Dead. And then the 2 other games I would really like to see.
I'm holding out for Twilight Princess
and Indiana Jones and the Great
it's cool.
Circle.
If they put
when we do split it. Sorry, what?
No, go with what you're saying.
Oh no, I was just saying like when we do split the stupid family plan, we should all just take advantage and just play shit ton of shit.
I agree,
for sure.
Oh my god. But what were you saying, CJ?
Like I'm wondering like with all these different games on like GameCube and all that, like we have like I didn't even realize that Mario Sunshine was on there because
Oh really?
Yeah, Sunshine's on there. The only way to play it on the Switch was the 3D All-Star thing, right? So now you have a chance to play it here now, which I thought was interesting.
Not too sure how to feel about like the GameCube controller.
I never did like the GameCube controller. I'm not a fan of it.
No, like I liked it. I liked it personally because I grew up with it, so it's like whatever. But what bothers me is the Joy-Con drift. Like is that gonna get drift? Because I would hate if it did.
They never mention what kind of like material they're using for the Joy-Cons, which kind of is concerning a bit. So
didn't the patent say something about them having like the new like magnetic type Joy-Cons?
Hall effects.
We're talking about like the sticks.
Yeah.
So here's the thing actually. Like Nintendo did actually fix when they did re-release new Joy-Con controllers later that did not have the drift, and in fact like when they even offered up a free service where if your Joy-Cons started drifting, you just package them up and send them to Nintendo and they will send you brand new ones.
Yeah.
So like it seems to me like I think they figured it out actually. Because like I have not heard of the new Joy-Cons drifting at all. So I feel like, and it was one of those issues where it wouldn't have come up in beta testing for the Switch because it's an over time issue. So, but I think they did in my opinion, I think they did really well with fixing that issue because they're like, all right, well, we're gonna take a hit for this, so just send us your Joy-Cons that are messed up, and we'll just send you brand new ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like maybe they learned from it and figured out how to do it like this time. And if it happens again, they'll probably do right by it and make it so they'll send you new Joy-Cons.
They just need to just put Hall effect sensors in there. I just did mine's actually not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. Like I swapped out the Joy-Con sticks to Hall effects. It's so much better, infinitely better. There's a little stiffness to it, but I like it. Yeah,
that's right. I forgot you can buy replacement Joy-Cons.
$30 for a pair on Amazon, and we bought.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, so I paid my brother like half basically, and then he helped me like put it in.
Oh, he put them in for you.
Yeah, he's more technical than I am, so like he was.
Yeah, I was about to say like you put them in. I was about to say you put them in. I know you're always kind of sketchy about stuff like that.
I could do it, but it's like I mean, why do it when I have an engineer brother? You know what I mean? So
no.
I could do it.
Makes it sound like I'm like invalid.
No. Okay, no. So I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm saying like you're kind of nervous about doing stuff like that. From what I've gathered,
I personally don't, but I've built like computers, like multiple computers, so like it's no big deal.
I've done it myself too, and I'm not tech savvy. Like you're probably much better at that kind of stuff than I am. I had to look up how to do it. So
the thing is, what sketches me out is it's very tiny and it's very easy to strip screws if you don't have the right screwdriver and stuff like that. So you have to be careful on that front. That's what I was worried about.
And like I actually still have my original Joy-Con controllers with drift, and I fixed them myself.
Yeah.
Like my original set, I just put the card stock in there, and that completely fixed it. And then I bought a second set of Joy-Con controllers that started drifting, and I just bought new Joy-Cons to put inside. It was cheaper than just spending $90 on a new pair. Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about the mic always being like there. Like I'm kind of worried that people are gonna like hear my.
It gets me a little anxious.
Yeah.
What if I actually tap in and it's on? Like,
correct.
What if like people hear what I say and I say something that like they would record or bother them?
How do we know it's on though? Like they didn't show like what's the indicator to show that it's like.
I think it turns on when you press the C button.
But there's there a light? There's an indicator somewhere to let you know it's like active. They didn't show anything, right?
Yeah, I think it just brings up like a menu thingy for you.
It does, yeah. Maybe just press the button and just see if it's on, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I like that it's like directional audio and it can kind of take out like background noises too. I want to test that first. I don't want to just take their word for it right now, but
yeah.
We'll see.
I'm not too much of a fan about like the mouse, like mouse switch for the it's like a mixed feeling.
Yeah. I might just take some Flex Seal and seal up that mic.
Hey, that's probably a viable solution. Who knows?
Yeah,
probably might do the same.
That because I'm probably not going to use the built-in mic.
Yeah, it's crap. It's gonna be crap.
Yeah, because I just know like the built-in mic for the Switch is not good. So
yeah,
I'm thinking like I'm just going to use my headset anyway. So
right.
I might not use in-game chat very much. I tend to just use Discord because you get so much better quality out of Discord.
I mean, you have like mics like Sennheiser, you have like Blue Yetis out there. Like a lot of people who are streaming this are probably not going to use that in-game mic. I'm guaranteed.
Exactly.
So
it works in a jiffy, but
yeah. You have nothing. All right, let me see this dock. Dock is coming back up. I want to take another close look at it.
Dock looks pretty nice.
The brick is minimal. I like that you can charge it just from there. Faster, larger storage.
I like how it's the same, like the Switch itself is the same thickness as original.
I thought when they showed the cartridge, and then he's like, okay, it's not much different from the cartridge. It's faster. It's red and it's faster. And I thought, oh, because it's painted red, it goes faster. Oh my god.
Oh boy, I got so many thoughts going through my head. There's just so much to talk about.
The way how he came out and talked about the cartridges, I was dying, man.
I said what I wondered if like the Switch 2 cartridges were going to be slightly different. Like one thing that came to mind was that weird little notch that was on the 3DS cartridges.
Doesn't look like they have it here.
No, not at all. So like what's to say like well I wonder if maybe some Switch 2 games might work on the Switch.
Yeah. So we have the LAN port built in just like the OLED dock, right? OLED dock already has the LAN built in. Before you had to buy an adapter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For like our versions, like version 1 and 2 of the Switch, yeah, you have to have an adapter because the dock doesn't come with the LAN port in there built in.
Oh, okay.
So it has to go through like a USB to LAN.
Oh, like Ethernet port?
The Ethernet, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Ethernet port.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, okay, now, yeah, I know that. Yeah, my my OLED Switch has that, I believe, but I don't think my original one did.
Correct. The OLED they added it in. Looks like here they're gonna have the AC adapter, HDMI out, which is reportedly a 2.1 HDMI. That's why you're able to get like 4K 60 and 120 hertz, which is great.
My TV in the room. I wish my TV in my room was 4K. It's 1080.
I don't have a 4. My brother's the one with the 4K. That's where I watched the direct on, but his is not a like.
You guys have TVs?
Yeah, I know, right? Who uses TVs anymore? I'm not buying. I'll never buy a 4K TV. I have a reason to.
I found
4K makes me nauseous.
I don't like that.
I don't need to buy a TV either. I find them in the dumpsters around here.
The 4K
is 4K hurts my eyes.
And then and on top of it, you like for PC especially, if you have a 4K monitor, you're outputting. You have to act so much of your GPU just to output that those frames. Like it's more stressful on the GPU. So like I just gave him a 1080p. So
yeah, same. Yeah, in 4K I can't look at for too terribly long.
Yeah, I think it's just like the movement of it makes me nauseous.
Yeah,
you can actually you can actually go into settings on those TVs and you can change the frame rate for those movies so it'll still be 4K, but it won't be so smooth. The movement won't be so smooth.
Yeah, I love that they put the fan in the dock though. What's that?
What's up?
Oh, no, I was just telling. I'm setting up a repo if you guys want to play.
Yeah, okay. I'll definitely play.
All right, give me a minute.
Real quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get something to eat real quick. But then I'll play because I'm getting kind of hungry.
I'm seeing what they want to do today. Like I might have to go to the store and I'm probably gonna check to see if they're doing pre-orders and stuff like that at some stores. And then gotcha. If not, then I'll probably be back afternoon. If you guys are still on, I'll probably do that.
Gotcha.
For stream or whatever.
I'll probably be like asleep for a little bit and then I'll probably be on you.
There's a chance like I'll definitely have some time this afternoon to like here right after we're done here. I'll definitely play for a little bit. Then later this evening there's supposed to be some pretty rough storms that move in, so after that it's kind of questionable at that point.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like this threat is bigger than it was on Sunday, so I just need to I may have to like not game at that moment and just kind of sit and watch. But I just make sure like things don't get too bad because there are times when some storms have rolled in here that the power has flickered a bit. So like if I'm gaming, I just might disconnect all of a sudden. So
good.
And I just need to make sure to be ready to go into the bathroom in case I need to take shelter. So
all right, man.
Which I've
stay safe.
I've only ever had to do that one time here, and it was just out of caution.
How far is the shelter from where you are right now? Like, if you were to...
I just need to walk outside. I just need to walk outside my bedroom, and the bathroom is to my right.
Oh, okay, cool. You're gonna go to the bathroom.
So, like, and heck, my closet is like right next to me too. So, if I needed to get in somewhere quicker, but like I said, there's only ever been one storm I can think of that was bad enough that we had to absolutely make a mad dash for the basement.
Yeah.
In my entire life. So, so it's like really in my area they're not that bad. So I'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling the the mouse thing. It's I rather just play on
I mean,
PC with
Yeah.
my mouse. You know what I mean? It's just a gimmick to me.
Yeah.
Just I feel like that's what's going to come out of this is like, there are third-party companies that have made their own Joy-Cons. I feel like somebody's going to make their own Switch mouse,
Yeah.
which I would
More
rather
than
do that.
likely.
Yeah.
So it's like a little mini PC in a way. So I don't see why you can't hook up a what do you call it, like a regular keyboard and mouse to the Switch and have it, function for like Elden Ring or something.
I would like that. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
let me go back to the dock again. I think I missed what I was supposed to see. Fan ventilation's really good though. I like that. So
Yeah.
on the side, look. Okay, the side shows that doesn't like USB-C to me. That looks like USB-A for the side. Like, look at that. That's a USB-A. Those are two USB-A, just like what we have right now. Wild. Huh.
Pull up the stream. Oh yeah. That's probably for the controllers, like the wired controllers.
Probably, yeah, or peripherals or something.
If I had to guess, the other ports are inside because I'm looking at my Switch console. Like I'm looking at my Switch dock right now. There are USB-A ports outside, and the rest of them are inside. So
why didn't they make it USB-C that way you can plug the camera in there and not have to unplug the camera all the time? You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird decision.
It's probably because like I don't know. It's a little bit interesting. Wait, where's my?
Yeah.
The heck? Where'd it go? Oh no, I see.
Maybe they don't have the bus on the basic bandwidth on these. It's USB-A, so they need a lot of information on the C. So they should have had like a C
it's probably all
pass
inside.
through to it. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird decision to do that.
I don't. Oh wait, you're starting the game now, Melody.
I mean, I have us in the lobby, not like actually starting.
Well, we are starting the map here.
That is true.
Yeah. I mean, I'll game while I do the.
All right, I probably like. I think we touched on everything anyways, so like everything's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. GG's. Thanks for stopping by and give me your takes on the Switch 2. So overall, score, what do you guys rate this? Like out of like, out of 5, 5 out of 5.
Or out of 5.
Yeah.
4 out of 10.
I give it a 2.
Give it a 2.
Yeah.
So highly.
What do you think? What was kind of disappointing? Like you said, like just the cost, or
it's like I get it. There's like a lot of good game for people, other people. But for me, it's like it's not what I am expecting. It's not like the type of games that I would consistently enjoy, I guess, or like play at all. I gave it a 2 because it only had it had Wind Waker, Pokemon Coliseum, and Pokemon Yellow Darkness. That's good, but it's like behind a paywall, so that's like a very negative effect on me.
A very expensive paywall for the year.
Yes, very expensive.
And just to play old games. I see your point. Yeah, that's if you didn't have something on here, like especially in that sizzle reel, like you were probably thinking the same thing. I personally wanted a Mario game. They went with a Donkey Kong, which is wild to me. Man,
maybe they're not ready to release a new Mario game yet. I heard they're working on it though. I heard they are working on a new 3D Mario game. So
yeah, the Donkey Kong game looks like the engine for Odyssey though. I thought it was Odyssey at first.
I don't like how DK looks.
No, I don't. I'm not a fan of it either.
My goodness.
All right, guys.
All right.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay.
All right, GG's.
Travel safely.
All right. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye. All right, guys. I think I'm done here. We'll be back this afternoon or 9 o'clock Eastern for the standard stream. Probably do repo. Maybe talk a little bit more about the Switch too as we get more information. But I'll catch you all later. Peace out.